I'll pop every bone in my body. Here we go.
Welcome to Neighborville, where from town center to the weirding woods to the trails of Mount Steep, a battle is always raging. New plants, new zombies, and new turf. This is your first look at Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville.
It's different than the one I saw.
You'll begin your battle in the world's social regions. These hubs are the gateway into Neighborville, and a great place to connect with friends, find new allies, and try on a new look.
Oh.
Let's meet the new recruits. New team play classes let you join up with your friends and fight together as one unstoppable unit.
Oh, God.
Meet Oak and Acorn.
So,
Or bring your
Acorns.
cadets together and form a space station. Now you can play on your friends and with your friends.
Yeah, you
and
can play on
split-screen
your
co-op
friends.
in every mode. Team play classes are powerful, but if you go down, you all go down.
Oh.
As a team. Let's meet our new damage dealers. The 80s action hero. He'll vanquish you with his bow, then zing you with an unintelligible one-liner. So gnarly. Snapdragon launches fireballs that will seek out zombie kindling. Burn. Electric Slide will dance her way into your hearts.
I love her.
Her electrified attacks can clear any dance floor. Don't blink, or you'll miss Nightcap. Master of Shadows. She gets in close for her devastating Fung Fu takedown.
Spilled water everywhere.
Head-to-head combat is at the heart of Battle for Neighborville.
Look at the new
Spread
art
across
style.
12 unique maps, there is something for everyone. Go intense in the Thunderdome, home of the all-new Battle Arena, where 2 teams enter and 1 team leads. Go big in up to 24-player matches. With countless objectives, whatever you do, please stop Dr. Zomboss from launching a lighthouse into orbit?
Yes.
Reload and jump into the fray.
You
at
gotta
Kitty
use them
Park,
eel
the drop-in,
batteries.
never-ending carnival of headshots. The battle for Neighborville doesn't stop there. Hop on a train, submarine,
Oh, here
or
we go.
a flying bus.
I didn't get to see
and explore
this.
strange and dangerous free roam regions. Quest,
Oh.
collect, and discover as you battle an entire forest. Join a pie-eating contest. Make friends with an insecure washing machine. Crash a
didn't see
dance
that.
party. Fight inside your own zombie mind. Survive
dance
gnomish
party?
temples. Lead a zombie parade. Give a lawnmower a style makeover. And politely decline to hacky sack with this guy. You know, just your average day.
That
The
dance
Battle for
party is
Neighborville
an
just getting
awesome
started.
boss fight.
With
Oh.
countless ways to join the fight, one thing is clear. This war is just about as weird as you. I mean that in the best possible way.
So that is not the video that leaked. Founders Edition. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville official gameplay trailer Founders Edition. That's interesting. That's not the video that leaked. That's interesting. So I haven't seen that. Hold on. I kind of want to see. Is the video that leaked here? No. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe. I kind of want to find the video that leaked, but I kind of don't want to. I'm debating that. Yeah, the leak started off like... it started off showing Neighborville, because you could actually go to the town center of Neighborville, and it's one of the open world areas. And I guess the Weirding Woods and something Peak, I forgot what it was called, are also open area, and they have a bunch of little quests and stuff. So that's interesting. I am trying to tread very lightly and say things that have been shown in the video, but that have, and not things that haven't. But yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what they're gonna do. Like if there's gonna be an actual storyline, because there was a little bit of story in Garden Warfare 2, but it was very bare bones. It was very like I'm gonna have the character go blah, 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 and then there's text, you know, stuff like that, and not much. It's just kind of machinima style. So I would be interested to see if that's what they're gonna go with, because I don't know what I can say. It looks like it might not be that. I'm just gonna stick to that. It might not be that, and there's a lot less room for evil EA bullshit in this one. I'm gonna super vague. There's less room for that because you may have noticed in that trailer there's no variants. So that was in the trailer. But yeah. So the variants were the problem with that was my big problem with Garden Warfare 1 and 2, is the variants were really, there were too many, and it felt very obligatory. Like, there has to be a fire pea shooter, there has to be an ice pea shooter, there has to be, you know, like, and they were very uninspired. Garden Warfare 2, like, a lot of the newer characters had variants, but they were a lot more creative. And if the game would start, I would be able to show you some examples. Okay, there we go. So this one, for example, this is one that came out later in Garden Warfare 1. It's one of the examples of when they got better. So in Garden Warfare 1, they had like the base version of a character, and then they had variants, and usually there were elemental variants. Like this one's the power flower, which is just an electric version of the sunflower. And I want to get rid of everything. So it's basically the same thing. You customize them, so they all look different anyway. But they're basically the same thing, but with kind of a different coat of paint. And that's what Garden Warfare 1 was mostly. Later on, they went more crazy with it. Oh, they're all smug. Oh yeah, here's the one that I have the toy of. But yeah, it's later on more interesting stuff. This one's a Garden Warfare 2 one, which I thought I had. Oh, maybe I just have it on the console version. But this game added the Colonel Corn, for example, and his fire variant fires differently and has the fire debuff. Plus, it's like hot sauce. But like this one, it's not just a variant, not an elemental variant. It just shoots differently. So that's where the differences come. Rather than just a normal Gatling gun, this one shoots short, like slower, but more damaging shots. You know, stuff like that. The zombies had a little bit better of a time, but there was like the soldier, and then there was the Arctic Trooper, which just shoots like a soldier, but with a slow. You know, stuff like that. But if you notice in that trailer, you don't see any variants. And that makes it so that there's less bullshit. There's no, oh, I have to buy 1,000 packs in order to get characters, and, you know, stuff like that. When beta comes out, I'll be able to elaborate on so many more things that I'm like, okay, I'm a lot more hopeful for this game. You know, it's EA. There's a good chance that later down the line they're gonna do some fucked up shit. But I will say right now that I do feel really optimistic. I feel like this one's gonna be an improvement. Yeah, EA owns PopCap, so oftentimes PopCap made something and then EA forces them to put in some bullshit. This dude is a kind of good example of it. He sells legendary stuff for like stupid amounts of coins, and also he's a gnome, if you notice. But everything costs a lot. Especially, oh damn, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, and he sells abilities. That's another thing that really bothers me. And I'm pretty sure they did away with that in the new one. I can't elaborate on that, but